Are you hear me okay? But maybe it was also getting close to the webcam. Maybe it's the webcam. Holy moly. Uh, let's go. NVIDIA. Wow, that's really good. That's a really good guess. Let's see, audio system. Okay, that's okay. Noise removal, we don't need that. Now it should be this one, no? Microphone, webcam. Let's go for this one. Hello? Is this good? I think it should be good. I see it in orange here, folks. Well, you all changed colors since last time. Can you hear me now? Still can't hear you, XR. Microphone output. It's pretty in the middle here. And here? That's better. I'm going to talk like here the whole time. Like it's 20% of max volume. What? What the hell? Still? Doesn't seem to be anything coming from here, right? Because here it's pretty high. Sir, you don't have OBS Mixer XDD. Well, tell me about it. OBS Mixer. Where'd you see that? It shows all right. Yeah, I have it here. Audio mixers here. Yeah, it shows all right. I'm not. Maybe you all are wrong. mm. Hmm. Stream Elements live support. No, I don't think so. All right. This is a Twitch allow for viewers, but find OBS volume discrepancies between PC headset and stream encoder, often fixed by boosting the source volume within OBS. Filter, gain compressor, check Windows own settings, loudness equalizer. Oh wow. I have to be careful then if you have 150% volume. Folks, are you okay with this solution? Still sucks a bit, no? What are we doing today? I'm thinking we might. So yesterday we tried. Sorry. Today we're doing the sign language. I'm down. I can have a look. Maybe we'll need to restart the computer. Okay. So today we do sign language. Okay, I'll try to speak loud and clearly. This will be good practice for me. All right, folks. What are we doing today? We are doing over-the-wire war games. We're gonna do Natas. This is web security. So just to give you an idea of what we've done already, we've done bandits. Bandit, and it was a blast. It was a blast because every level was different. It was a blast because we learned so many things about so many different things. And just overall, it's just nice. It fits at least what I like personally very much. And Natas about web security, it sounds pretty fun. I know a little bit about web because I've had various websites over the years. And yeah, looks fun. Looks fun. And also XR recommended it. And XR only recommends the good stuff. All right, so URL, Natas teaches the basic of server-side web security. And holy moly, we have 34 or like probably 32 levels. 32 levels. Curl, and okay, so we have 32 levels, and the username and password is this. Okay. So NetAS teaches the basic of server-side web security. Each level of NetAS consists of its own website located at http://natasx.nataslabs.overthewire.org, where X is the level number. There is no SSH login. To access a level, enter a username for that level, NATAS0, level 0, and its password. Each level has access to the password of the next level. Your job is to somehow obtain that password and level up. All passwords are stored in TC NATAS Web Pass. Okay, just like we had in Bandits. The password for NATAS 5 is stored in the etc file NATAS Web Password NATAS 5 and only readable by NATAS 4 and NATAS 5. Really? NATAS 4 as well? I guess maybe that's an exception. Oh, I think I did this one to some extent in the past, but not many levels though. Really? That's too bad. Why didn't... I mean, it's cool that you did some. I don't want to be like the pessimistic. Oh, that's too bad. You should have done them all. Did you get bored after a while, or... Oh, username and password. Okay. NATAS0. And NATAS0. Probably you're going to get the flag right here. Probably. NATAS0, password NATAS0. Never save. Can you find the password for the next level on this page? Let's see. Inspect. It's probably in the HTML code, no? Okay, that was the quickest one we ever did. Authentication. The website says authentication required. Okay, cancel. All right. Guess we found the first flag, folks. Can you tap the microphone? I mean, I don't think the microphone's the issue. Sorry, somebody out. I think the microphone's good. It's just that for some reason the seems good. Okay, you're doing a sound analysis. Folks, if it's a problem, we can hold on. I'm just gonna save this flag because flags are precious. Let's put it after bandits. Add node. What is it called? NATAS. Level 1 password. Nice. All right. And we are looking for some reason, his 6 a.m. hits differently. I will increase the volume so when another good thing in PC rings, it will explode and wake up the entire neighborhood. Oh, shoot. No, Mulgars. Hold on. Maybe you can find this. Let's spend some minutes on this. My stream viewers are reporting having low volume. On my end, OBS shows proper volume. Hello. The thing is, I can raise it all the way to the maximum. Is this better? But it's just to the maximum. It's not supposed to be like that. It's okay. They're bad people. They deserve it. Okay. Mulgars. No worries. Okay, no, let's just do it real quick. It's not clipping. What is clipping? I'm not really familiar with audio that much. It's not clipping. What does that mean? Shows properly that the volume hits the orange area. So the issue doesn't seem to be there. Can you check online for this issue? XD. Just be aware. Next stream it could ear rape. Oh fuck yeah. Yeah. I'll put an alarm clock at 8:05 to adjust this. 8:05. Vamos. There's a bunch of reasons. Windows communications volume ducking. Right click. Sound. Windows can automatically lower the volume when it thinks you're doing some communication like voice apps. This may take OBS audio seem normal to you. Since you monitor, but Twitch, YouTube gets viewers get quieter outer stream. Okay. Communications volume ducking. No, probably not that. Can you automatically lower the audio speaker icon sounds? Sorry for your eyes, folks. Speaker sounds, microphone, speaker. Why is this disabled? Sumeria, hey, current user software set Francis X3 do nothing. Wind push reg edit. Okay. Windows R. This. Oh, watch out for your eyes. White screen coming. Do it the hacker way. All right, what do we do here? Ducking. You can paste the address in the address bar or navigate folders. Or search, I would paste XD. You can paste in the address bar. Oh, nice. Software, Microsoft. Reverb, no. Audio, set user. Should I put it in there, folks? Should I put it in there, this value that Sumeria sent me? Set user docking preference, D words. Well, there is none. It's kind of not expected, XD. Oh, shoot. So it's not the issue. Probably. For dynamic range default. Fuck. Increase actual outstream audio, not just local monitoring. OBS meters your headphones don't always reflect the final. Oh. It's not my AirPods, no. Could it have been my AirPods? Wow, it's 6:27. We've been doing this a while. All right, folks. I can hear fine, just saying. Okay, XR can hear us fine. Okay. All right, folks, we're back into hacking mode. Let's go. Okay. Cool. Increase, good. It is good. Nice. I can hear fine, just saying cool. I can talk. I was starting sign language. Wow. You know what? I wish I could speak sign language. There's a small part of me. It sounds bad because I never wish it to anyone, but I kind of want to learn sign language one day. And I kind of want to have this opportunity to have someone like this in my life. Hopefully not, you know, I don't wish anyone to be unable to communicate whether with regular language, but I think learning how to speak hand language is really cool, and having someone to practice with is really nice. All right, password. Where's our, whoopsies, sorry. Let's go here, cherry tree. I'm not sure what happened to it. Natas, level 1. Natas 1. Password is this one. Not now. All right. So let's go here. The password for Natas 2 is this one. Okay, they did twice the same level. This before. You can find the password for next level on this page, but right-clicking has been blocked. Ah, okay. Ah, so it was here the whole time. If we wanted to, it is good. Nice. So let's copy the password first of all. Copy. Two. Let's copy this. Level 2 is this one. All right, live stream has been blocked. Return false. Can we find the JavaScript for it and, you know, delete it so we can right click? Right clicking has been blocked. Memory storage. Okay, there's a few things in there. Memory, performance, style editor, network. Just go to sources or inspector. Nice. Let me check your settings for some hotkeys. Do I have to return anything, XR? I'm forcing it now. Memory. I wonder where is JavaScript stored? Return 0. Debugger, console. Just for later, you know, we're probably gonna need to delete some. If we wanted to delete, what I'm asking here, see, we wanted to delete the script here, you know, for later. Just knowing where it's stored, I think could be quite useful. HTML, ooh, wasn't there a thing somewhere where you could switch from HTML to other things? Memory, performance, style editor, network. There we go. It's a network. It's probably JavaScript. So we can look through here, just the fact that you won't see it. Okay, we can open them. Can we just delete them all and see what happens? Resend, edit and resend. Block URL. Can we block URL for everything and see what happens? Now do we refresh? Return 0. Still nah. Alright. This? No, right clicking has been blocked. I mean, you can control C, right? Still. Fuck. New requests. It should be an event listeners. Okay. Does that mean you want to go on to Burp Suite? You could set breakpoints right in the event yada yada. No, in DevTools? Interesting what you're saying here. Let's make this bigger. Where are DevTools here? These are the DevTools here. You could set breakpoint in the right to the right event yada yada. Yeah, I understand. Send breakpoints, search new requests. Okay, so we have the style editor here. We understand this, right? No performance. Should we start recording? Tree map, take a snapshot. Recall talk to, take snapshot. Okay, this looks really cool. The colors are really nice. Now, in DevTools. What are DevTools? Key storage. What is this? It looks like we have some cache, but we can't see anything in there. These are the cookies. Okay. IndexedDB, local storage, session storage, application. So folks, for anyone that might have joined us here, making you find them in 3 bars on the top right and more tools. Okay. Oh, look at this. Warning info. Oh, you can't see this. Yeah, the thing is my face takes up a lot of the screen. We can maybe put myself up here for today. Although we're all so quite big. Maybe it can be like this. That's pretty chill. I'm trolling. It's on the main page. Nice. I don't think you were actually trolling, but all right, on the main page. And at the bottom here, you can see CSS, XHR requests. Maybe it's requests. XAR CSS. Expected non-URL filter. So folks, just for those who are arriving right now, we are in Natas, and we found the password. So this is all good. It's just that there's a script that says when you try to right click, it says right clicking has been blocked. And there should be an easy way to get rid of that. And the chat and I are trying to find this together, how we can take care of it. Ah, I think when I selected these things here, it showed them here. No? Could it be? If I block CSS, for instance? No? Dark reader. This is the CSS, I think. Okay, I'm trolling this on the main page. Body, context menu, JavaScript alert, right-clicking has been blocked. Ooh, body on context menu. Oh yeah, so there's something. Can we just delete that? Or we can just maybe edit it. Let's see what happens. Oh, folks, I think I'm gonna enjoy this. Hopefully you are too. This looks really fun. All right, let's just see what happens. We just deleted it, so now we can right-click. Right-clicking has been blocked. Let's just refresh the page. So normally I would think, oh, but it's back. Yeah, this thing's back. This little piece of shit is back. Oh, hello, Densiak. Shema. In the network tab, you could disable it. You tried disabling JavaScript. That's true. So the problem, there's no problem. We're just having fun. Password is in the source code, but disabled right-clicking. Exactly. So Densiak, jeśli dotykasz, click. You say right-clicking has been blocked. And so we have the password already. We got in the HTML. It was over here. And that's good. It's just that for later and for funds, we're figuring out how to get rid of this thing. I think we also have a thing that blocks. At least we used to. I'm not sure what happened. We had something that was blocking JavaScript, which could work. It's just like, it feels like for the, you could also press Control U. Ooh, I like Control U. Okay, let's make this bigger. What does Control U mean? Labs over the wire. This is the header, has nothing to do with the level. Okay. Style sheet, text, CSS, notas, rail sheet, script, over the wire. Okay, we don't have that much visibility over here. All things we can explore later on. You can find the password next level page by right-clicking has been blocked. It's a hotkey to view source. Okay. Nice. I think we're going to be able to use this later on. So this is working. Front text align. Here we're viewing errors, logs, debugs, CSS, HTML requests. Can we just visualize requests maybe? Is work going well? Oh, thanks, Densiak, for asking. So I solved, oh, go menu, find elements. Let's just solve it and then I'll tell you a bit more about my life, Densiak. Go to elements and find the event listener, context menu. There's an events page. Is it inspector? Go to elements, find event listener, context menu, and delete it. Okay. What is events listener? Accessibility, storage. Inspector. Are you also on, where am I? I'm on Firefox. I think it's pretty default for us hackers. Oh, there you go. Console, get, level, query, WeChal. I'm on Chromium though. Should I switch to Chromium? I mean, I can go on... In Firefox, you can view listeners using development tools by pressing F12 or Control-Shift-I. Yes. Ooh, the hell? We're in the console. The fuck? Ah, because I put all this. I think, This is quirks mode. Page layout may be impacted. GN. Okay, I'm headed to bed. Ooh, nice. Ciao, XR. Thanks for coming up. Thanks for coming up. Thanks for coming over. I'm always so awkward when I say goodbye. Control J, usually console. Control Shift J, actually usually console. Control Shift I is inspector. Control Shift J. Shift J. Oh, there we go. Control process isn't responsive. Send tool development. Okay. Parent multiprocess info CSS XGR requests. You know what? If that's okay with you, Sumeria, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT about this. So we are on a web page from over the wire, and there. What the fuck? Did you all see that? It bugged out for some reason. All right, we are on a web page for over the wire, and there is a JavaScript blocking us. How do we disable this JavaScript specifically? We are on Firefox. So then, Siak, we're good. Honestly, good. Yeah, nothing too up. The days feel like they fly a bit more lately. I don't know. And work is good. I may have made a mistake yesterday, but sometimes I think I make mistakes and it's not that bad. So, the thing is, in insurance, we're dealing with a lot of money. What you did. How do I sum this up? There was a business situation in which, it's always a business situation, right? In which there was on one side a partner that was pushing for something and we wanted to do business with them. And on the other, there's being cautious about taking business. Because unlike in sales, I mean, I can tell you the big sides of it. And unlike in sales and insurance, you don't just want to be selling to anyone because it's a financial product and you can lose 100 times what you get if you get it wrong, if you do the wrong decision, right? So what we are asked to do when we do insurance is to pick risks that are less likely than what they pay to happen. So if, for instance, you pay 10 euros for 100 euros of insurance, you want to make sure that the risk of having a full loss, so losing all $100, is less than 10%, right? So in a way, we all take risk, and that's what insurance is for, right? It's just that as an underwriter, so someone who works on behalf of the insurer, you want to make sure that you have enough, that you are quite sure of that risk. And yeah, because we want to do business, because we want to help the partner so they help us down the road, we said yes to something that maybe we should have considered a little bit more, especially given that it's a large amount of money that we put in there, 20 million euros. So yeah, it could backfire, but it's part of the game. It's part of what we do. Don't think I've said anything confidential. Hopefully not. I don't think my colleagues are listening, but yeah, this is the situation we're in. And I mean, it's lo que hay, we say in Spanish. It is what it is. Jest tak jest in Polish. But yeah, it's okay. All right, on Firefox, you can disable JavaScript just for that site. Recommend it on temporary disable while you work on over the wire page. Okay. Best option. Disable JavaScript only for that site. Use no script, most precise. This is the cleanest per site control. Install no script from Firefox add-on. We could do that. Use ORU origin. You must already have it. Temporary Firefall dev tools. Temporary. Press F12. Press F1. Disable JavaScript and then reload the page. Oh dang! The Shy Hat is here. Hello, Shy Hat. Mistakes happen. You would not improve if you never made a mistake. That's true. That's true. Yeah. You're right. It's all part of life, right? Oh, so need inspector near the body tag. There should be a button labeled event. Man, Sumeria, being a bro here. Yeah, we're on Natas. We're at the beginning levels, the Shy Hat, and we already found the flag. We're on level 1, so it's not really hard yet. We found the password here, so that's really good. Just check this out. When we right click here, right clicking has been blocked, and so me and the chat have been on a journey for the past 15 minutes to try to disable this to find this JavaScript specifically and disable it so that we may right click. Why? No reason other than because it sounds fun. I like these. I think we went too advanced yesterday with pawnable. Yeah, I think this is going to be a bit easier. Although we will get our revenge. Yeah, keep it in your nose for later. It's right there. So yeah, we will get our revenge later. No worries about this, folks. We will come back. Like it's a very epic movie quote. All right, disable JavaScript, Firefox. Still loading for some reason. Disable the JavaScript to bypass. Fun. Have you tried using curl to access these pages yet? Not yet. I've seen there's a console here. Maybe we can type curl. I'm down to try it out, Shy Hat. There's also Sumeria that sent me an option. So Sumeria said, so you need inspector near the body tag. There's a button labeled event. So you need inspector and near the body tag, there's a button labeled event. Okay. Inspector, we're here. Near the body tag, there's a button labeled event. Okay. Okay, so there's a button. It's on the end of the line and in line with JavaScript alert. Yeah, what do we do here? Bubbling. JavaScript alert, right click has been blocked. Return false. Click the blue mark to disable it. Hey, nice. Copy. Nice. Well done, folks. Well done. Hacking hackers, yes. You'd be running curl from the Kali terminal. The slightly tricky part is figuring out how to pass it to your username and password. Yeah, let me just we can try your method, Shy Hat. I'm really down for it. Let's take this and let's put this in our notes. Web hacking. You can disable an event by going into the, what is this, Firefox inspector, and at the end of the line, untick the event trigger. I think that makes sense. Good luck, future me. Oh no, Streamboo is back. Oh, I thought I blocked them. I did a thing on Streamboo. I put that the automatic blocker, but report block. All right. Rapid fire question. Okay. You've been talking. Hacking hackers, which I had. Hello. Rapid fire question. Have you done THM AOC side quests? Okay. Oh, 9 a.m. Sumeria. So where's 9 a.m.? Could it be like Belarus? I think it might be Russia either way, right? Mos XD. Moscow. Oh, nice. Yeah, got it right. Okay. Is it very cold in Moscow? Mods XD. I haven't really done side quests except for one. Okay, we're talking about this. Okay, you said the shy hat, but I'm pretty sure you're talking to us, no? Or maybe not. Side quest except the first one. Right click on the request page and select copy as curl. Include your cookies to authenticate. Probably not. You can copy the content as curl. No network pack in Firefox. That's pretty neat. All right. Yeah, you can do that. I think you can do that. So what would that mean though? What if we mean copy by curl? Copy. I think I've seen it before. Wait, copy. No, you can do that. You can't do that. Where can you copy it? Curl. CSS selector, CSS path, X path, and then a work tab. All right. Perform. We need to restart. Reload. Or is that enough? Oh, this is not here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we can copy value, copy as curl, C URL. So, yeah, sorry, Doctor. It was meant for you. Nice. We understood each other. All right. So what do we do here? Mods XD. Nice. Okay, so what we can copy as well, let's see what the shy hat said earlier. You'd be running curl from the Kali terminal. The slightly tricky part is figuring out how to pass it your username and password. I understand. Well, let's try it. Let's try it for science, right? I think if we figure this out, we're gonna be quite good for the rest of the Natas level. Can we just do that? I've never really done curl. Can vary the URL slice to access the document on the cron credentials. Or your browser doesn't understand how to supply the credentials. You need to request the URL, which is Natas over while request method get status 200 code okay. Okay. You need the request URL http natas1 natasoverlabswire.org. Request method get status. You need to request a page. Okay. How do we request a page? I mean, we can do this individually. Copy as curl. I kind of want to see what it just looks like, folks. Maybe you can just run that and see what it does. Curl this, except priority is equal to 2. Let's just see what happens here for science. Binary output can mess your terminal. Use output to tell curl output you want your terminal anyway, or consider using output files to save to a file. Okay, that yielded nothing. Okay, the type of authorization you pass to Natas is called basic auth. If you Google it a bit, you can figure out how to do it. Copy as curl will also work. The thing is, there's many things to copy as curl here. Cookie is this one. I've never really done curl. I'm not sure what it does. What if we just curl google.com? What will it give us? Hopefully the FBI won't stop by our place later for doing this. Will this work? Do I need to say www? Okay, it seems like it's been there. To the wrong web page? I don't think so. Why would you think I copied from the wrong webpage? This is from NetHouse. Not the HTML page. Oh, what would you do then? Filter HTML only. First, you need to show HTTP request and network tab to copy it. Okay, that was a tip from Sumeria from earlier. I like that name, by the way, Sumeria. First, you need to show HTTP request and network tab to copy it. HTTP request. All right, let's go inspector and then see the HTTP request. I think this would be this. Actually, I have no idea how HTTP requests work. It fits network request copy. It's JSON. It's js.lib. I guess we should find js.lib here. Just reload the site and look in the networking tab. Okay. Okay, I think that might have been a bit old because we got it, no? This looks good. The networks tab, you have to filter for JS requests only. Okay. Oh, you can do that. There we go, JS. We're here, huh? So I think it's JS requests only. JavaScript files that make animations or fetch other resources in the meantime. CSS are mainly for coloring the HTML fonts, objects, etc. HTML is the actual web page. Yeah. I think I understand this principle. Now you can stay on the working tab and reload the page XD. You can say the networking tab. Okay, we're here and reload the page. So filters for HTML only. Okay, so you want to see HTML only? HTML. Okay, we're in HTML. To show all the loading files. No, we need to see all XZ. Okay. All right, you see all now. Nice. All right, the file. This one is the one. Okay, because this is the root of the wow. Is it like the root in it's the base of everything? Wow, that's really cool. Copy value and we want to copy as curl. Okay. Thanks, Shahat. So copy as curl. Vamos. I'm just looking here for maybe relevant stuff. I can make it a little bit bigger for you folks. Cool. That's a lot better, I think. All right, gzip. So it's been zipped, actually. Doesn't surprise me. No, it's probably to reduce network load. Deflate. Connection keep alive. Okay. The relevant stuff is H authorization basic this. Is that our sort of cookie kind of thing? Don't thank me, I just discovered this feature a couple minutes ago from Densiak. The bruv. HTML is actually the web page. From Den? Is that Densiak? I think Sumeria is doing on the side as well. Okay, so Sumeria pointed out that there was something that was important, which is the authorization basic. That's really important. All right, so we can copy this as curl. I think we might have done it already. Copy as curl, and then let's see what happens when we curl this. Curl. Good freaking luck. Let's see what happens. Can I solve it? Oh, look, we just got our HTML. All right, let's take some notes on this. Still don't really know what it means, but no, just paste. Just paste. Ah, yeah, because I think Sumeria is doing it on the side, I think. Okay, So this, what do we want to type here? We want to type that in the network tab, there's a file called dash. This is the website. I don't know how to describe it. Curl. That's so confusing. You can curl that. I think it's when you take notes that you start to realize that you don't understand much. I think the Shy Hat is really good at taking notes. And I'm not sure if you share this thought, but when you try to take note of something you still don't understand it, it looks a bit messy. No, just paste. Okay, did it work somehow, XD? It just opened two sides, curl, and the right one. Yeah, it just kind of pasted out the content, which is kind of what we want, no? I mean, we got the password here. So we already have many different ways of getting the password. We could have just stopped the JavaScript and the method you showed. We could have done this. Could have looked into HTML. I'm pretty sure we can save some of the struggle for later. Because you type curl on curl site. Curl could not resolve the host? Curl. Oh yeah, there's curl. There's double curl. Curl was already copied. Yeah. Okay, cool. Folks, we did Natas 1. Who would have thought that Natas 1 would take this long? Let's log into Natas 2. We have the password, Natas. Type curl 2 times, wait a sec. Okay, I'm waiting a sec. I feel that there are some basic that if you spend some more time learning, you would have a better grasp of these details. For sure. It's base 64 encoded. For sure, I feel like... So what do you recommend me to do then, Mulgars? Should I go over these basics? Like what basics would you recommend me to go over? Echo, base 64. Huh. Wait, are we on... You're still on Natas 1, right? With us? Are you saying something is base 64? Oh, the thing is I don't really have... Wait, where'd you get this code? Because I can't copy paste from my chat. I haven't set up parallel copying in the H authorization basic header. Okay, let's cancel this. We'll stay where we are. Hopefully we don't need to relog into Natas 1. No, we're good. Like for instance, I'll understand basic networking layer, TCP, IP, and then how Wuthers protocols like HTTP are built, and on top will make this much simpler to understand. Yeah, for sure. Understand what goes on when you are using curl, telnet, or URL plus port, etc. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this it kind of goes both ways, right? You could learn the theory and then apply it here, or you can use the application and then go back for theory. So I think what you're saying is that I need to get a bit more theory, right? Onto how things works. All right, it's in your terminal right now. It's the one on the headers you copied from your browser. Okay. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Is it this one? Sigform. I think it starts with BM, no? Yeah, BM F0. Okay, folks, you see this authorization right here? Authorization seems to be... I'm not sure what it does, authorization. Whoa. I'll just go hoping for a quick explanation, but it seems like we're... The HTTP authorization request header can be used to provide credentials that authenticate a user agent with a server, allowing access to protected resources. Okay, so let's decode this thing. Copy value. And then we put this. and then base 64 and D it. Okay, let's do it. So, folks, let's just recap where we are. I feel like it's a bit confusing. So we're on Natas 1. It's one of the simplest level, but for some reason we've decided to make it complicated for ourselves by really discovering how this web server works. I mean, really discovering to an extent. And so right now we're checking out what happens when we go through the root, what I want to call the root file, and base 64ing the authorization. What is it called? Token or something? Probably. Well, base 64 -D Natas 1. And is that the password? That's the password. Oh. Folks, this is pretty important. This means, not sure if you understand it with me. Web security from beginner stuff. It's Italian website. I think I was on stream once, the Shy Hat, and you also recommended another Italian website. Man. If you want, we can try to read it. I can try to make a nice Italian voice and read it to you while you just pay attention. or don't actually. And we can do that. One sec. So base 64. Folks, I think this is pretty important. Why is that important? Sumeria led on a really cool path. Look, this is the same as this. So it means that if we put the authorization, I think, let me know what you think. If we put the authorization, we put Natas 1 or Natas 2, and then just colon, and then the password, and then you base 64 this, then you can get the next, the authorization basic. The authorization, what is it called? Like layer? It is one of the headers you copied from your browser. Okay, a little basic, yes. A little bit basics, yes, of theory. Yeah, I agree. You have a good website for learning app security stuff from beginner's level. It's an Italian website, but we can auto-translate everything. Oh shoot, it's opening on oliciber.it. Training oliciber.it. It's really cool that Italy has the IT extension. What is it? No, top level domain. Top level domain, I think it's called. Training oliciber.it. It was probably the same Italian website, lol. I also use a last passion dockerlabs.es. Eso nos va mejor. This is better for us. Okay, so these are challenges, right? Nuvole challenge. Portale di allenamento delle Olimpiadi Italiane di cybersicurezza. I did my best. Italian or IT alien? Wow. Wow, that's deep right there, Sumeria. We should start a sect or something. This is pretty big. Cybersegurezza streamer now. Wow. Maybe for April Fools we can do something like this. That'd be fun. We do a stream in Italian, speaking zero Italian. Okay. Move back to Spain, right? Mulgars, move back to Spain, couple beers and a whiteboard. You will see XD. Nice. Nice. All right, cool. Just a little of the basics. Portales. Okay, this would be cool. Let's save it. We saved it already. I think there we go. It's right here. We should maybe put some bookmark folders here. This is starting to be confusing here. Cool. Olisi bit for another time. Disable JavaScript. Okay, we got this. I think you folks were not as amazed as I was by the discovery that Sumeria led us to, which is that if you do this base 64, this, let's just see if we can do that. Base 64, let's just reverse engineer kind of this thing. Base 64, this, will it return this? Whoops. No. Base 64, this. We need quotation marks. No. Maybe we can echo and then base 64. No, that would be the other way around. How do you base 64 something? Can you do it the other way around? You need to echo and pipe, yeah. Okay. Echo. Does this work? No, right? Base not found. Invalid input. That should be the other way around. What's the opposite of base 64? Is it reversible? I actually don't understand what base 64 is. Yeah, the Shayhata is one of the most amazing GitHubs on the community. So many tools and explanations. I think Sumedia was trying to highlight how basic auth is insecure, because you can pull out the password without any problems. That's true. That's true. Base 64, yeah, it's not very secure. Yeah, okay. I see what that means. At the same time, in order to get this authorization, we had to type in the password. So, because where do you type the password for this one? Base 64, one word. Yeah, I made that mistake earlier. I have too many to count. Too many resources. Depending on the category, most of the ones can be found here. Means decode. Ah, so we want E for encode, I guess. Base 64 -- help. Decode, ignore, wrap. So I don't think we should have anything then. There we go. CG, okay, this is not exactly the same thing. BM, F0. And here it's stopped at 2XX. Why CG there? Super strange. No? CG equal. What does this mean? Super Wayne. Base 64 is an encoding design. Thank you very much, Mulgars, for clarifying. Base 64 is an encoding designed to make any payload represented only with printable characters. Any payload only with printable characters? Without the D, D is encode. D is, yeah. The opposite of base 64 is error 51. Nice one, Ken. So you have a payload to be embedded inside of another protocol. Is it safe? So will not interfere. So if you have a payload to be embedded inside of another protocol, it is safe. The DAG jokes continue. Nice. So your payload to be embedded inside of another protocol, it's safe, so will not interfere. Okay. Can I get it? Hallelujah. You also need to echo n string. All right, let's see what happens. Echo n Sumeria. Let's see what happens. That was uneventful. Because echo places n new line character at the end. So you're saying this one. You want to do it here, echo n. It made it longer for some reason. It put more stuff afterwards. Because it encoded the line break? Probably. I'm a dad, I have a license. Nice. Because n new like character is the end. Okay. So echo n not pass. Pass base 64 to get the same hash. Oh, okay. You need n after echo, not at the end. Okay. I don't really get these prefix placements a lot of the time. And you're right, this didn't get the last characters that we didn't want. Now why did echo n do something? As n for new line, right? It put something before. What if we do, I want to understand, is it like encryption where base 64? Is it like encryption where we can get, if we change one character, it will change the whole string? Base 64 encode.org. For remove new line. Oh, I see. So it was encoding new line at the end. Okay. We will get there, Mulgars. Just one sec. Let's try to understand this. What if we put hello in the middle? Will it change the end? Yeah, it changes everything. Well, does it? This is changed. This whole thing is changed here, but the beginning stays the same. It's interesting, no? Vox, flown. Yeah, we don't get these same patterns here. What if we do it at the end? Hello, we keep the same thing, and here instead of putting KIW, we put GTE. Okay, it's replacing things. That's not great. I think we have to press insert, no? Yeah, we have to press insert. Nice. Okay, so these are all the same. DPQU. And then where do we change things? Here. Flown 1S. Wow. So what did we learn here, folks? We learned that base 64 starts changing characters after we made the change. But before it stays the same. So it probably processes things one by one. And character by character, putting the output, maybe not character by character, but putting the output. And then when one thing changes, it changes the whole sequence afterwards. So it's very sequential of a language, I guess. Boom, remove the new line. N removes the new line. Okay, I see. Because let's do the difference. Echo Sumeria. Echo and Sumeria. Okay, it looks the same here, huh? But maybe it's different in the... I understand how the look doesn't necessarily describe everything. B4 is not for encryption, it is for encoding. Okay, I see. B64 uses 6 bits per character instead of 8. Hey Roberto. Martinez Live, welcome. Bienvenido. Mulgar said it right. It's encoding, not encryption, so the sequences of letter are generally encoded the same. Okay, cool. It's called B64 because there are only 64 valid characters. Chat is too slow to explain. Nice. No, it's all good. We got what we needed. Thank you for following, Roberto. Nice to have you on board. Base 64 encode.org. I think we've used this before. What is this green though? Holy moly. Damn. More options. Save and exit. All right. Base 64. Push the encode button. Okay. Encode files to base 4. Okay, so there's a lot of options here. Oof. Wait, hold on. Text MACIA. It's explaining us how it works. Leviathan. Bit pattern. This one. Index. Code is T. Wow. Ah. Folks, this is super good. Well, hey, we spent like an hour on on this first level or second. Cool. So this is really interesting how it works. This is a really nice table. Ignore the green, please. Okay, so it means that if we want to type man, there's different encodings here. And 77, because this is in how many bits? 1, 2, 3, that's 8 bits. 8 bits is okay. 8 bits, and we can this is basically M is number 77, just the ACII. So just like the unique pattern for it. You're welcome. What program are you writing code in? So we're not really writing code. Right now we're just using bash and everything. So is it code? Is bash code? Kind of, because that's how you talk to a machine. It's called deep learning XD. Well, yeah. Oh, because we're spending so much time. Yeah, probably. The Shahat. There's a chat to look. You encounter a lot of base 64 when you study cyber topics. Huh, interesting. Especially, I've seen you do a lot of web hacking. The Shahat. I think it might be why we also see a lot of base 64. Is it more common? I'd say it's more common in web hacking. B64 is widely used on embeddings. It avoids the payload to disrupt the container format. Yeah, you told me this a few times. It's like it doesn't interact as easily because it's just text, right? Like a semicolon or a slash will just be text, and it will be understood as text and not necessarily processed by any machine. Hey, Sick, and the mine is back. Hey, Sick. What's up? We're doing Natas, so web hacking from Over the Wire, the same organization as the ones who did Bandit, with whom we had a lot of fun. So I think this one's gonna be really interesting. Yeah, and we're really going in depth learning about base 64. It's pretty cool. I just kind of want to do the math here. That's not gonna be boring for you folks. Binary, each character is 1 byte, 8 bits. Okay. B64 transformed the strings from an 8-bit encoding to a 6-bit encoding. Okay, index. Okay, so I think we could add one more layer here to explain how the 19 is determined. But just for fun, just because we haven't done this in a while, can we calculate the 77 in bits? So this would be for what? What's 2 to the power of 8? What is that? How many options is that? That's 164, 168 or something? $64, $256. Top bit is 128. Yeah, makes more sense than this. Okay, So this is 64, right? This is half of 128. 64 plus which one is this? So this is 64, this is 32, this is 16, this is 8. So 64 plus 8 is... Well, why am I bugging so much? 64 plus 8 is 72. Yeah, right? 72. Plus 4, 76. Plus 1, 77 at the end. Whoa. I'm ashamed how long that took. All right, and that's 77. Okay, and that index is okay. Wow, base 64 is pretty damn powerful. I mean, pretty damn powerful. It's at least it's easy to understand, and I think I kind of get the gist of why it's useful thanks to Mulgars. That was a good recommendation, and thank you, folks, for your explanations. Cool. So yes, we found, and okay, stick in the mind. Maybe you want to understand how we got to this place in the first place. All that was happening is that okay, there was a script that was saying that something was blocked, and we went on a huge tangent to get this to not do this. You can just do it for next time, folks. If you're ever curious, we can do it in here. See the now it's huge. I'm a little bit lost. See this, and then with this, I'm not sure why it's showing JavaScript. Okay, we can go maybe expand this. There's an event here. There's an event, and then you can disable it. And I think refresh it, or no, now it's good. Now you can right click. Cool. So another rabbit hole for you. Sumeria's just giving us rabbit holes on a silver platter. So another rabbit hole for you, echo and streamer hexbump C and echo streamer hexbump C. And compare the two. Hex dump. Why do you want us to get into hex dump right now? Echo and all right, we've been on enough of a tangent. I'm down to put it on hold for another time. This is gonna take us forever. We gotta get through Natas. Where do we put this? Let's put any of Natas. Whoops. Okay, XD. Oh no, I can't copy it. All right, let's just copy it real quick. Echo and Sumeria. You think we could get streamer in there? No, your name is sticking in there. Sumeria. And then we do hex dump. Hex dump C, and then you want to do echo streamer hex dump C. Isn't that the same thing? Echo streamer hex dump C. Isn't that the same thing? The N character. There's one with N, there's one without N. I kind of want to get into this now. Can't see what you're typing at the moment. Oh, right. I was just typing up Sumeria's comment here. It's kind of annoying to have me there. Yeah, different streamers do it differently. I think, yeah, for the Shy Hat, it's just taking top right here and having himself here and the chat here. So that's really good. And then for others, they just kind of deal with it. Like, for instance, Cyborg just kind of deals with it and just moves things around a bit. She has a really cool setup, by the way. All right, so this hex dump. All right, we'll get into hex dump in another time. But it's really interesting. Thank you for pointing it out. We'll have a look at it. 2 to level 3. So we have level 2. The URL is this one. Okay. Oh, there's never any instructions? Wow, the whole time. Wow, so we don't never need to click on this. Wow, so the whole Natas thing, we won't have to do any... We won't have any instructions. It's kind of like try hack me. All right, Natas 2. Yeah, I think it's not S2, the password. And here we go into the password and copy the password. You could just increment the number and address bar in the previous room. Oh, the previous room. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of annoying how it's trying to save all the time. Okay, close this, close this. Okay, there's nothing on this page. Inspect. Image. Ooh. All right, can we copy the image? Apparently this is an image. Where's the image? Can I save the image as? Copy. Nothing there. Natas2 is where newbies kind of get lost. Ooh. Interesting. Yep, I'm lost. There is nothing on the page. Nothing there. I remember the different HTTP request methods. All right. If Natas2 is where newbies get lost, let's freaking do this. Files pixel.png. How do we image? Where's this image? Oh, this is an image. Is there a save image as? Inspect. There's an image in there. Source. After. The fudge is this? This image that is 1 by 1, right in the middle there. Files pixel.png. There's an image. How can we download this image, folks? It is PHL attributes break on. Copy. Can we copy the image? Using console. Just tracking pixel. You can open the network tab. Thank you, Sick in the Mind. That makes sense. All right, whoa, there's a lot of it. Pixel.png, okay. Can we download that? Copy, resend, block URL. Not as to refer. Accept image of WebP image, PNG. Okay, so you accept all sorts of images. Refer image caged. It's 416 bits for 1 pixel. Copy value, save, resend, edit, and send. It's not just tracking, it's a hint XD. Okay, I don't want to look too much. I'm going to hide a little bit of chat. User agent. Zip, deflate. Okay, headers, cookie, requests. Can we imitate this? Pretty sure it's simpler than that. We can't really aim perfectly in the center here and click on copy, save image as, no? On the right pixel. What is it going to say save image as? Pixel.png, okay. Maybe there's another easier one. Pixel.png. Pixel, okay, we can just double click it maybe. Pixel.png, there it is. Can I save it somehow? Move, no, okay, be a lot easier if it was bigger. Pixel.png, okay, can I save it? No. What did I do? We just double clicked it. Copy value. Just as a reminder, folks, I'm not really looking at the chat because I know there's might be some hints in there. Open a new tab. Set performance analysis, maybe. Empty cache, because we've done before some decryption of an image. What's it called? Steganography. Where's our? Did we lose it? I'm not sure where our image just went. The fudge? Where did our image go? Level.css? No. Favicon.ico. I'm not sure why we always get a favicon. I often find this in my web hacking. Favicon is often present. Disable JavaScript. Pixel. Can I print this? No, probably not. HTML, no. Images. Okay, that's a start. No. Wait, where did our image go? Where's this pixel? Alright, and this needs to stop loading. Okay, images. There's nothing on this page. HTML, let's see it. Okay. All. Let's go back to inspector. We can see there's natas, content. There's nothing on this page. And then it loads image source. Okay, it's right here. No. We could curl and try to do everything, but I feel like there's easier ways. Character wildcard, class draggable, display, network. Y'all have great humor today. I was just looking again at Sumeria's text, like, oh yeah, there's nothing on the page. Alright, favicon loader. Alright, I'm gonna look a bit at the chat. Subdued. You could put it there, but that's not Chrome. It's it's not just tracking, it's a hint. XDD should be able to save response as. Now look at pixel URL. Where's the pixel now? We don't see it anymore here. There was a pixel before. The fuck did we do with it? Can I download this? No, probably not, no. I think we should start brute forcing something. It's been too long since we used Hydra or something. I'm not sure if Overwire is the place where you do this kind of thing. Maybe. Favicon is just the icon showing up on the tab next to the page title. Okay, it's this. Oh, I see. Okay, it's probably this. Over the wire is the cat over here. Okay. Not too shy. Yeah, how are you doing the same? I took yesterday off. I sleep most of the day, procrastinating to go to bed and work in the morning. Oof. Well, at least you got some time off a little bit. Okay. Stop getting distracted. 404. Okay, this doesn't matter though. This is just the icon. Now, where the heck is our... I'm going to start getting angry here. Very angry. Very, very angry. I was going to say hangry. Before I explode out of anger, where's our damn pixel.png? JSON, fonts, images. Damn it. Have you used Composer? Are you asking in general or? Yeah, I've used it before. Quite a few times actually. You have it open on a tab. Yeah, we have it open on a tab. I just can't grab this one pixel and copy and save as image. Save page as. Okay, I thought I had it. How? Because it's 1 pixel large. We need to find a way to select it and copy, save image as, and I'm pretty sure we can work afterwards. What is the thing on this image? Fonts, let's just put all. I'm not sure why this is not loading anymore. Did it get offended at one point that we deleted it? Okay, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT about this. Or maybe hosted Python web server with Python 3M HTTP server. I think we've done it before. This teaches you that all the stuff loaded into a web page is stored somewhere else. It's stored somewhere. Yeah. Over the wire, files, PNG. Oh, you want to go other than files? User.txt. Alice, Bob, Charlie, Natas 3. Nice. Okay. So yeah, we've done directories. Okay, I didn't think about that. Just looking at the URL and getting that thing. It's stored somewhere. I thought it might have been some what is it called? Steganography. I love this word. So fancy. Cool, folks. We did it. Let's just type Natas 3. Thank you for giving me some information so I wouldn't explode on stream. Or maybe hosted, I used the Ghostbuster directory. I thought you were kidding, Sumedia. Like you were trying to tell us to go enumerate some things, which we could have done. Eve, Zoe, okay. Natas 3. Index. Yeah, there's files. Okay, so I think we might need to use GoBuster at some point in this challenge, set of challenges. Okay, so let's go Natas 3. Vámonos. Password, we have it. Natas 3. Not now. There's nothing on this page. Still nothing. All right, what do we got here? No more information leaks. Not even Google will find it this time. Jeez. Mozilla Firefox. All right, there's literally nothing on this page. Okay. Maybe it's now where we need to use GoBuster. GoBuster. Okay, so what do? We just try files here again? Okay, this one's not found. The request was not found on the server. Let's just keep looking a little bit further into this, and if we need to go enumerate some directories, we'll do it. Div, submit token. Div, we shall form. Draggable, display. Okay, this is draggable. Okay. Display block, submit token. There's a submit token. We shall next net 10 levels on action equals HTTPS. We shall net 10 levels in ENC type application X form URL encoder. Oh, that looks fun. This is me. So store somewhere else, okay. Or have I hosted a Python web server with Python 3M HTTP server? I have. It was for retrieving. We did that once for retrieving from for I think some kind of listener. Instead of using NC, we used a Python server. I forgot why we did that. I don't think it wants you to save it. It wants you to address the basic application structure based on loaded objects. Okay. Yeah. It's probably cached. Imagine stego in 1 pixel. You couldn't do that? You can't do steganography in 1 pixel? No, probably not, no. right? Because, well, you could maybe save it in the metadata, no? I don't like to imagine steganography at all. We found it. I missed how though. So the way how was just going over here. There was files that slash whatever the pixel that png, and I just realized, oh yeah, we can just delete slash pixel that png to just go to files, and then I found a list of passwords. Alice, Bob were my first characters in the old OSCP lab. Oh, nice. I think it's harder to spot because the directory is named files, which some people just interpret as a directory name. It's harder to spot because the directory is named files. True? Yeah. The point of this exercise is to observing how to enumerate web application passively by seeing how it loads different objects, assets. It can tell you where the application stores stuff. The hint is about how Google web scraping sites and how people could prevent it. The hint here. Oh yeah, basically, Google, does Google just do a massive Go Buster on each and every site? Is it what Google does? Probably no, something like that. The point of this exercise is observing how to enumerate a web application passively by seeing how it loads different objects. A web application passively is to enumerate a web application passively. Okay, yeah, passively by seeing how it loads different objects and assets, it can tell you where the application stores stuff. The hint here is about how Google web scraping sites and how people could prevent it. So previous comment is not relevant to this exercise, but yeah, the hint is the reference to Google finding it. Yeah. Well, the intel for you to gather Googling, how does Google index data and how to report it and how to prevent it. Or you could make massive unknown you could password protect, for instance. Maybe that's one way. You could also, okay, maybe we can just search for it. How about while we do this, we start a Go Buster. Password solution value is this. Excuse me, what? Did we just find the flag? Got it now, value register. So there's a form. Did we just find the key, folks? Let's just duplicate this. NATAS 4. NATAS 4. Oh, it's not the right one. No. So we found something, but it's not the password. Password solution. Name. Negative ghost writer. No, it's for their service. HTTP WeChat. Okay. So I should actually go on that thing. Let's see. What is WeChat? Right, we see this logo on the top right here all the time. Submit token. Okay, it goes there. 10 levels on NATAS HTML. Okay. These aren't write-ups, no? They seem to be write-ups. These are 30. There are currently 35 levels on the NATAS box on overthewire.org. Please note that SSH wargames at the level are added when they get solved for the first time. Oh, okay. Probably get solved really fast, no? I'm assuming. Ah, yeah? It's part of solving the challenge. Yeah, so these are write-ups, no? Last solved by, oh no, it's more like If I go on NetS9, it's going to ask for the password, probably. Yeah, okay. Cancel. Unauthorized. It's weird that it would just point to this in the HTTP, no? I feel like this box is gonna be a lot of this. Not task was gonna be a lot of just going around and finding things. Input hidden. Name WFID. Value 4. Type is hidden. Name is equal to password solution. Value is this. Value register. Is always an angle. Yeah, going around finding things is always an angle. So they have username and points and shit. Ah, right. It's for the very first time. Real with shell found. Okay. Cool. So this is not relevant. Submit token. There's a submit token here. We shall this. H1. Okay. So shall we start enumerating directories? When in doubt, go Buster. I think this is an excellent idea. I missed going full force mode. Should Google how this works. Fine. Okay. Negative Ghost Rider is a Top Gun. Is a Top Gun movie reference. All good. I didn't get it because I didn't see Top Gun. Oh, I should though. I should. I think it's pretty famous. It's one of Tom Cruise's most famous movies. Negative Ghost Rider. That's pretty cool. All right. Okay, let's do this. The comment is not relevant to this exercise. So, how does Google index data and how to prevent it? Okay, let's do it. How does Google index data and how to prevent it? Oh, buscando. Google indexes data by crawling web pages with bots, analyzing content, and storing in massive database. Then serves relevant results when user searches. When users search, you can prevent indexing using no index meta tags HTTP headers for specific pages or robots.txt to block entire sections, ensuring pages aren't blocked from crawling from these directives to work. Okay. Okay, block search indexing with no index. Yeah. So yeah, you can do this no index. There are two ways to implement no index as meta tags as HTTP response headers. They have the same effect. Choose a method that is more convenient for your site and appropriate for the content type. Specifying the no index rules in the robots.txt file is not supported by Google. You can combine the no index rule with other rules that control indexing. For example, you can join a no follow hint with a no index rule. Meta name robots content no index no follow. To prevent all search engines that support no index rule from indexing a page on your site, place the meta tag in the header section of your web page. The syntax is that simple. Oh. In terms of web scraping. Oh, I love web scraping. Going around and finding around is like a good. You should Google how Google works in terms of web scraping. Okay. How does Google work in terms of web scraping? How about I just ChatGPT it? Because it's much clearer and then you can ask follow-up. That's the best part about ChatGPT is you can ask follow-up questions. How does Google web scrape? Should we allow ChatGPT.com to store data on persistent storage? Maybe we can give in to this finally. Scrolling early, the start from known URLs, previously indexed pages, submitted sitemaps. Okay. All right, people can sometimes submit their sitemaps so Google understands better. Ah, you think there might be a sitemap here somewhere? Where do websites have their sitemaps? Huh. I think we're onto something here. Sitemap. Okay, let's go. Sitemap.html. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Thought we had something. But it's something good to keep in mind. Robots.txt. Disallow secret. Ah. Haha. There's two secret. Users.txt. Not us four. Hey, we found it, folks. Oh yeah. Boom. Sumeria. Let's go. Okay, how do we do it? We just search for the usual stuff. Banned secret, and then we found it. Oh, that worked. All right, folks. Let's go here. Not us four. All right, we have 3 minutes before I need to get to work. So when I chose the title earlier, I was like, I found it pretty cool. Hack until they stop us. I'm like, who is they? And I thought about it, and sadly, capitalism won because the people that are stopping us from hacking is my employer. But it's okay. I like them. Search robots.txt lets search engine know which parts of the website can and cannot be indexed from the search engine by the search engine. Yeah. I learned this how? Through another box. And what's funny was that robots.txt was not in the GoBuster directory thingy. So it spent a lot of time searching, and in the end that prompted me to create this one, these nodes. After, I think it was super secret pickle ingredient. Maybe if you want to do the box, don't listen to this. But you might have to use one of those. So yeah, these are all things that we can just do on the side. A lot of beginner CKDF includes robot.txt, some challenge of some sort in the web category. Yeah, makes sense. You could do echo and ASFR hex dump in the meantime, by the way. Just saying. Sumeria really wants to see the hex dump. All right, let's do it for Sumeria. And then we'll serve capitalism. Which is okay. We love capitalism. All right, echo n Sumeria x dump c. Oh wow. Sumeria, and this is the line break, right? And now without the line break. Oh wait. This was without the line break. Now I think it's gonna put a line break before, right? No, it's just gonna add this. This is a line break. I don't really know what a hex dump is. Mulgars, I'm not sure if you're still here, but do you have something similar that you shared for base 64? For hex dump? There's basic-c4 encode.org. Maybe there's hexdump encode.org. The secret ingredient is 0x0a. Yeah. You know, it doesn't surprise me that much. Should it impress me? Are you trying to impress me, Sumeria? Sorry, it's /0a. All right, folks. Need to get to work. It's been lovely having you. Sumeria, thanks for sticking around these past days. It's been awesome having you. The Shy Hat, thanks for hosting us and enlightening us with your wisdom, including sharing your what is it called? The GitHub with all your stuff. I think I have it here somewhere as well. So many resources out there. So many cool resources. A second to mind, thanks for being back again. And yeah, we had a few people today. Mulgars was here as well. We have a new subscriber, Roberto, for today. Cool. Nice. And Densiak, always present. Coming back in and out. Cool to have you. Good stream. See you, boys. Have a good day. Thank you, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow. Tonight I'm going out a little bit with work colleagues. Might be related to Christmas time. It might go until pretty late. So I'll see. Tomorrow is the first time where I'm like, I might not stream. I might not. And if I do, I might be a little bit tipsy. But it might be fun. Thanks again, folks. Let's see if we have anyone to what is it called? To send over the viewers to I always forget. Send over the viewers to. I'll just leave it at that. InfoSec streams. Nope. Yesterday I felt bad because I realized afterwards we had a few viewers yesterday and we could have rated someone. Hang over the wire, am I right? Wow. Did you all eat clowns for breakfast this morning? Jeez. Actually, I like your jokes, huh? Yesterday was someone on that censored hacker was there yesterday. So if you folks wanted to leave them a follow, please. Yesterday they were online and I didn't send over the viewers just because I'm so used to not having viewers. So please check out censored hacker. They seem to be doing some good stuff. I watched a little bit yesterday. It seems pretty good. Hanging over the wire. Sounds good. We'll see. Folks, thanks a lot. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll be there on Friday. We'll see. Thanks, folks. Take care. Ciao, ciao.